Hi, welcome back to Entering the Light Fantastic, a channeled message from Beyond the Veil. This is a series where my dear friend, medium and channel Marty McRae, channels my son, Robbie, from the other side. Robbie asked us to do this session so he could give us wisdom from the other side to help us cope in this life. So, Marty, good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too.
It's been a little while, but we're going to get right back into it. I tell everybody that it takes Marty 3 to 5 minutes to go into trance, and I do edit that out so you're not looking at a blank screen. So Marty, are you ready to get going?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll ask you to take your time, and Robbie usually speaks to me when he's there. Okay? Go ahead, Marty.
Okay.
Hey, Robbie.
Okay, we're ready.
Hey, son.
Yeah. It's me, Mama.
I'm so grateful that we have this opportunity again to talk. It's been a little while. So can you tell us where you're talking from today?
Yes. So today is going to be really super cool, extra special. This is a crystal atrium, and this crystal atrium is it's just in a cathedral that I like to go to. On the other side. By the way, I'm just jumping right into this, so sorry.
That's
But
okay.
this is took a lot of setting up to do today.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're bringing a guest who really is he's gonna do the main part of the talking today.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. It's well, I'll give you a hint. It's Jesus. There's the hint.
There's okay.
Okay, so
I asked you to bring a guest one time, but I had no idea.
yeah, this is it. So what we're doing today is I'm just introducing him, and I'm going to then just go sit down to the side and listen to what he has to say to you. But this is really special. And let me just say that, in life, I wasn't a super religious person, but, I've gotten to know Jesus very well on this side. He is everything and more that you would want in Jesus. He's everything you imagine. He's an amazing soul. He's an ascended master. He's a teacher to me, and he's really touched my heart. And you know what? There's not a super whole lot that gets me choked up, but the fact that he wanted to come through this, you know, this little thing that you and I do, is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, and
I'm
it's a
I'm
huge honor.
I'm honored and a little frightened.
Yeah, me too.
Robbie, let me get this straight then. So you're going to step aside.
Yeah.
So who's going to be speaking through Marty is Jesus. He's going to allow himself,
Yeah.
or Marty will speak for Jesus
Well, no, I mean,
through him.
he's coming through Marty. Yeah. Marty's sitting.
Wow.
Marty goes and sits over there. That's where I'm going to go in just a minute.
Okay.
So we will both be sitting. Let me describe this room to you.
Yes, please.
And it's this crystal atrium, and really super high ceilings. It's all white and all this light. It's a big giant skylight that comes through the top, and the light that filters down is just spectacular. It's just super gorgeous, and pink and gold and sparkly, and then we've got a fountain right behind us, this beautiful, super tall fountain that's, it's like a couple of stories high fountain. And you sit on the edge, there's benches all over here where everyone can come. And it's like a private room off of this cathedral where I go and see Jesus preach, and you can catch him, anytime you want, any day you want, because this is heaven. So I can't really explain it better than that, but
So you're in a smaller room. Is there anyone else there with you besides Marty, you, and Jesus?
no, I mean, there's
Oh,
people milling by on the outside, but yeah, we decided to make this pretty just private between, what Jesus would like to say to this specific audience.
okay.
And oh yeah, and that's what I'm supposed to say. I'm supposed to tell you that well, he'll probably say it, but I'm supposed to tell you, okay. So I'm supposed to say I'm supposed to tell you that if you're watching this, really take these words to heart because this message is specifically for the people who are watching this video. I mean, duh, it should be, but he wanted me to really say that, that
Okay.
make that really clear that this is a personal, private audience that the viewers are getting with Jesus.
Wow. I'm humbled and honored. Okay, what
Yeah,
do I do? Do I just wait then for Jesus to start speaking?
me too. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'd like to say greetings to you, to all of you, dear ones. I'd like to pass on from the other side our love for you, which never ends. Our love endures forever. I want you to picture, if you will, the bleeding heart. If you have that image in your mind as we go along, it will help to explain what I'm speaking of today. The bleeding heart of Jesus has become iconic. I want you to understand what it means to be cleansed in the blood of the Lamb. I want you to understand I do not need to be worshiped by you. It's unnecessary. What I need, what the world needs, what you need is to love yourselves, love others. I want to use this occasion to remind you that each and every one of you are extremely important at this time in our world's history. If you find yourself in anger at your brothers, you find yourself in anger at your sisters, learn to let it go. Love demands that we be loving. You are having this human experience on earth in order to love more completely. Every lesson you've endured, every hardship you've endured is meant to have you come back to your own heart. Each pain that breaks your heart is not without a lesson. Each of you, when you were on this side in heaven with us, worked out why you wanted to come back to earth. You're here for a sacred purpose, each and every one of you. Never doubt that. Whatever path you're on, it's all for a purpose. Your suffering has meaning. It's not that you asked Jesus or God for suffering. No, you made plans when you were in perfect love on this side. And as such, you didn't know what would happen when you incarnated. into your earthly body. There's no way to plan for that on this side in perfect love. Your suffering has meaning. Your bleeding and broken heart will be repaired. I love to hear you ask me into your heart. However, I am not the only way to reach God. There are many rivers that lead to the ocean of Source, God, our Creator, my Father. I want you to understand this, each and every one of you. There is no one religion that's better than another. Christianity, following in my footsteps, simply means to love others as I have loved you. In my human lifetime, I tried to love everyone as much as I could. And I failed, often miserably. What set me apart is coming back to love. That's what my Father has given to me, and that's what I give to you today. That ability, I'm wanting to enhance your ability to love more completely, to love more deeply, to honor yourselves and honor each other by following in my footsteps to my Father. Love your broken heart. Repair your broken heart by loving more, not less. Do not retreat from the world. Do not let your broken heart rule your life. Know that the way to heal your broken heart is through myself, Source, God, our Creator, my Father. Let that energy into your heart. Unblock blockages. Let the blood flow into your heart. That's what I'd like to tell about the bleeding heart of Jesus. I know this is a very serious talk today. But this is something that my son Rob, my daughter Marty, my daughter Nancy, you have created this together. You asked for me to come, and so it is. I love all of you. Never doubt that my Father, myself, everyone on this side is praying for you, rooting you on, cheering you on, sending you our best love and compassion to heal your broken heart on a daily basis. Remember this as I close. Every day is a new chance to love more completely, to love more deeply. When you wake up in the morning, let it be the first thing you do. Check in with your heart. Feel where your heart is. Repair it. Restore it with prayer, meditation. Come to me or come to whoever you'd like to come to. But take that step of a daily prayer, a daily meditation when you wake up first thing. It's so important. It'll set the tone for your day. These are things I want to share with you. Thank you for allowing me this time.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your help.
Okay, so don't know how to follow that.
Am I talking to Robbie?
Mama, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Um, I'm so emotional and overwhelmed, and it was so beautiful. I don't know how to.
I know. Yeah, that was really, really, really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that
What
was
an
huge.
honor.
I mean, I invited Jesus, but I'm like, I don't know. He's kind of busy. So I didn't even really know was he going to show up or not. And isn't that funny? I'm over here on the other side and I still don't know. I mean, it's Jesus. It's, that's kind of big.
It doesn't get much bigger
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah. So
His message.
he left the room. And so,
Okay.
yeah, I just,
Did he say anything to you as he was leaving, Robbie?
as above, so below.
Oh, okay.
So, that's what we're supposed to take from that is, it seems like pretty simple, right? I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory,
Yeah.
of what we should be doing, what are we here for? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm over there. So,
I'm going to ask one final question here, and I'm just going to throw a word out there and see what you have to say. And the word I want to throw out there is magic.
okay.
Is magic real?
I mean, not like what, David Blaine and all those guys. No. Of course, they're doing illusions.
Sure.
But the magic of the universe and like this stuff that we're doing here, this is magic. I mean, like I said, I would not have believed this when I was in a human body, but yes, it's possible to do this.
Yeah.
So that's what magic is, and the magic of the soul. If you can tap into that, just like I think what Jesus was saying, if like you get up in the morning and the first thing you do is go to your heart, go to your heart. That's going to ground you and center you, and you're going to be, you'll find that most of your interactions are going to become magical. They're going to become magical with that heart magic. Because
Yeah.
if you're living from your heart and you're leading with your heart, you can't make a mistake.
No.
Period. You can't.
No.
So I think if I would have known this stuff when I was in a human body, I really would have, I mean, I could have saved a whole lot of anxiety because I worried a lot about, what did other people think and what was the right thing to do and how, how to be the best person I could be. And I just put a lot of pressure on myself. And I wouldn't even do that now. I mean, I wish I knew all this stuff when I was in a human body.
Well, and even with you telling us, it's still hard for the humans to do because we are in a material world. But
Yeah.
but the knowledge it- that that's what we strive for, I think helps us to start at least on that path and become aware of it. When you're aware of it, it's a beginning.
Yep.
So, all right, my son. Well, unfortunately, I have to wrap this up. But is there any parting words that you would like to leave us with, or it next time you see Jesus, if you could please? I don't know how to say thank you to Jesus. I was almost in tears, and I was so humbled and honored that he was here. But wow, however it's appropriate to thank him for us, and
Yep.
on behalf of Marty too. I know she would appreciate that. Um, but with that, again, is there anything else that you would like to say?
No, I think that's good for today, right?
I don't think we can top that one. All right,
I
my
don't know how you could. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Well, I am grateful for you too. I love it when we have these sessions. I will look forward to the next one. And with
Okay.
that, I say goodbye with love. And if you could return my friend to me, I would appreciate it.
All right. Love you, Mom.
Bye, honey, for now. Okay. I know you might be speechless. So on behalf of Marty and myself, thank you again for watching. Our information, contact information is at the very end. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.